everybody. Happy Thursday. Kathy Miller here, coming to you from rainy, dreary Sherwood, Wisconsin. Oh my goodness, I am so glad to be back with you tonight. Oh my gosh, I feel like it has been a long time since I have been with my group. So as you are popping on here, please make sure to comment and let me know where you're watching from. It's always fun to take a look at that. And let's see, I have lots of fun stuff to share with you from my Maui trip. Are you guys interested in seeing what I have? I'm just gonna start out just showing you what I all got, and then at the end of the video, when I'm all done with the cards, I will share with you the beautiful swaps that I received while I was there. I did participate in a 25 card swap. Well, I made 26 and Stampin' Up! Got one, so I got 25 cards to share with you. And I think I did pick up a couple extra ones, so you get a little bonus on that. I just had a fabulous time. Oh my gosh, it was so nice. My very first incentive trip, so I had a blast, and Stampin' Up! Knows how to spoil their demonstrators. Let me just say that. I am so glad we have Sandy here and Janice and Margaret. Yay, thank you so much, Margaret, for sharing my video. I really appreciate that. And I have Julie and Amy and Sharon, and thank you, Sharon, for sharing, and Sandy for sharing. Dolores is watching tonight. Woohoo! So we had, everything was smooth. We had a little bit of extra steps that we had to take, and everything went really, really good. We had our COVID test at Walgreens this Saturday. We left on Tuesday, and we had that Saturday. And I was kind of holding on with packing because, you know, you just never know. And my husband's like, what are you worried about? Like, we don't go anywhere. And I'm like, I know. But it was just that sense of relief when you get the test. And it went really quick. Like within 45 minutes, we had our negative results. So that was awesome. So just doing all the uploading and getting everything to the Hawaii safe because, yeah, it really was a lot of work, and they just don't have the space. You know, when we were on one of our excursions, we were, you know, chatting with our guide, and he said we have to play it safe because they do have so many tourists, and he said that they just don't have the hospital space like we do here. So everything was really, really good. The flight was long. I've been in my biggest airplane ever. So it had, I think it was a 777. So there was like 3 seats on one side, 4 in the middle, and then 3 on the other side. So on the way back, my husband wanted to sit by the window, so that was fine. And then the lady next to me wanted to watch her video, and it wasn't working. So I only had her, let's see, I think it was a 6-hour flight, and she was really only there an hour because then she said, I'm done. She wanted a different seat. So they moved her, so I had an empty seat next to me, so that was kind of nice. But a long flight, but I didn't sleep, and usually, like, I can get on an airplane and, you know, I'm usually asleep before we even take off. And for some reason, I don't know if it was just the excitement or what it was, but even coming home, like, I didn't sleep much. So anyway, definitely a, you know, big time change. So our first day there, it was like wowzers. Like, we went out for dinner, and I think I took 2 bites, and Tim and I looked at each other and we're like, yep, we're ready for bed. So we slept a lot, I think, just kind of getting caught up on, you know, the time change. So it was very, very nice. So hello, Lisa. And Julie is asking if anyone is having problems with the sound. It's breaking up. I don't know. Somebody, I guess, will have to comment. I don't know. I'm glad I can see comments. So we literally got back Monday afternoon. We got into Appleton about 3:30. So by the time I got home, it was a little after 4, and I had my Monday night stamp club and Tuesday night, and it was like I couldn't see the comments again. It was just being all really goofy or whatever. So anyway, okay, Lisa saying that it's good and Janice is good. So must be something at your end. So hopefully you can get that figured out. Okay, so let me just share some fun things with you that I got while I was in Maui. Okay, so the first day we got a pillow gift, and I'm just going to check my lighting here because sometimes my lighting can be really goofy. Hello there, Judy. There's my friend from the trip. So we got our beautiful hat here, and then we got I didn't even open it up yet, but we got this beautiful towel, and it's round. Just like I said, I haven't really opened it up because I got back. My husband literally unpacked all of the suitcases, like he did all the laundry, and I like literally came in here. Like I said, we got home, I had 1 hour to get ready for my stamp club, and I've been in here just chomping at it because I just got a lot of stuff to get caught up on. So great, nice towel there, so excited for that. And then, like I said, they just showered us with gifts. The very first day I spun the wheel and I got this stamp set, and this is coming to you from, are you ready for it? I can only show you the cover, but look at what I got. The mini catalog, and this goes live on August 3rd. So July, I will be putting my pre-order in on top of what I already got and playing with some new stuff. So that is always fun. So I love that. And then I got the candy cane background stamp. Or I should say everybody got this. And this really cute, pretty pillow dies. I don't know, I think I had it upside down there. So check that out. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, I just can't wait to play with all this stuff. And then I got some designer series paper. So gingerbread here, let me just split this open real quick and let me just do a quick fan so you can see this. I love our paper, and I really think I'm gonna love this suite here. So look at all the pretty colors and the patterns. Oh my gosh. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Woohoo! Christmas. Hard to believe that we're going to be working on Christmas stuff soon, right? Oh my goodness. And then we got a little card here because Stampin' Up! Gave us a free excursion. And we only did one. You can pay for more and do more, but we chose just the one, and we chose the waterfall excursion. And that's where we met our friends, Jim and Judy. They were on in our group, and we just hung out with them the whole while we were there. We ran into them so many times. I tell ya, that is going to be a friendship of a lifetime because we just had a great time. And along with other people that we've met too. That was kind of one of my fun things about my first incentive trip, was meeting all these new people. You see all these names on Facebook and just, you know, on blogs, and it's nice to actually meet them in person, and everybody is just so sweet. So that was fun, and I'll fill you in more on the excursion. And then we got this solar charger. So that's cool. It's Stampin' Up! So that was nice. And what else do I got here? Some more dies that we got every day. We got to go into the hospitality room and spin the wheel. And whatever number you landed on, then you got that item that was in the bin. So I got that. And let's see, what else do I have here? Oh, so, and you guys know my husband, he can kind of be, you know, a little goofy sometimes. And so when you spin the wheel, as soon as you walk up, you get hand sanitizer, you know, before you spin the wheel. Well, he likes to be silly or whatever, so I went up and grabbed the hand sanitizer. He sneaks around me and goes and spins the wheel, and the Stampin' Up! Guy's like, whoa, no, you can't do that. But anyway, so he drew or spun, and I got these awesome straws. And check out, it's got like a little brush in it, you know, so you can clean them so you don't have to use the plastic straws. So good job, honey, on a great prize. And then we got some sunscreen and new ribbon, black and white gingham ribbon that will be in the new catalog. And what else do we have here? We got these cookies, Honolulu cookies. I haven't even opened them yet. And what else do we have here? Oh, and then as soon as we got there, we were greeted by a group of, I can't remember their name. Just welcome to Hawaii. I don't know. It doesn't really say in here. It's just got their names. But anyway, they're, oh, here it does say in here, Maui Pink Plumera Stamper. So anyway, they gave everybody this cute little aloha, look at the little pineapple. Isn't that cute? Little hand sanitizer. And then just a little goodie bag. So that was cute. And then my friend Laurie Krause, wait till you see this. She has here, vacation is always best when shared with a friend. So, oh my gosh. So this is, let me take the thing off here. So she's got our, oops, our paper, but these are the new boxes that we have. So it's got the little tab here and then you pull it up. And look at what she did. She made me a bracelet using the, I can't remember what those little trinkets are called, but she makes jewelry and she made this. So isn't that sweet? Love that. And then we got, oh, check this out. Whoops, I got two things here. Okay, Christmas season, painted Christmas 12 by 12 paper, and then the Christmas season stamp set and dies. Look, and I think these are like the pine cone ones. I never even opened this up yet, but pretty Christmas paper. Doesn't that look fun? And then, oh, my purse is in the other room. I'll have to show you that later. And then we got sweet stocking, and this is all different, I think it's like dogs and cats. Isn't that cute? I don't think there's anything in there that looks like my dog. And then the last day, look at this beautiful necklace. Can you see the beauty there? It says Maui on there. Isn't that pretty? I need to get myself some gold earrings. I usually wear more silver than gold, so I need to get some gold earrings to go with that. And then I picked up just some cute little mints that I'm going to be sending to some of my friends. Just a little gift from Hawaii. And then my upline, Kelly, she surprised me with, I love my Yetis, and she got me a small one. Apparently she had been chatting back and forth with my daughter, asking her which color, and I happen to have the same color in a little taller one. So that was so nice. And then she got me another little bag to keep all my little cords for charging when traveling. So this is perfect because you don't know how many times I was asking Tim, where's the cord for this? Where's the cord for that? And then it was all about the sea turtles. So I got a spoon rest with a sea turtle. My husband went snorkeling a couple times. I'm not real big water person, and but he went snorkeling a couple times and he really had a great time. So it really, really was a lot of fun. So anyway, I'm glad to be back. Like I said, it definitely was a trip of a lifetime. And since my husband got to experience how well we were treated, and you know, we got to chat with, I got my picture taken. I think I posted that on my business page with Shelly, so that was fun. And then we chatted with Sarah the last day when we were kind of, you know, waiting to leave. And he pretty much kind of told me, yeah, you're in your office. So every time my son calls or my daughter, what's mom doing? She's changed to her chair in her office. She's not leaving because I'm going on the next cruise. We are going on the Western Caribbean cruise. And then they announced the next trip, and that's a Baltic cruise. And my husband's like, okay, a cruise to the Baltic. Yes, you will be working your butt off to be getting that one too. So anyway, we'll see. And he was a big trooper today because he did a lot of die cutting for me, like a lot. I kept him busy. Okay, so anyway, thank you so much again to my team that's watching and all my customers. Like you helped me earn that trip, and I so appreciate all your orders and just my team for hanging in there with me. Oh my gosh, I appreciate you all so very much. Okay, now let's get to some prizes. And from, I think it was before I left on the trip, I had, like I said, so much to do with all of the Hawaii stuff and everything that I actually just sent out the gifts from, or the prizes from 2 weeks ago. So if you were a recipient, just so you know, it's in the mail. And I apologize. My plate was like overflowing. I had my list of things to do, and finally my husband said Monday night, because we left Tuesday morning, he said, we need to pack, and like you need to be done with whatever you're doing because like we need to go. So anyway, so I apologize for not getting those out, but I promise they will be in the mail tomorrow. Okay, we have Sharon joining me. Yay! So here we go. Okay, I have cards here for commenting. So we have this beautiful card that we did a couple weeks ago. This is going to Barbara Burns, and I think I saw you on here, Barbara. So we will get that in the mail to you. So congratulations. And then we have this really cute fun fold that opens up this way and then this way. This is going to Mary Kay Birkin with the cute little envelope that we, whoops, get her little note off of there. Cute little note on there. Or note, flower. Oh my goodness, I can't talk tonight. I've been talking a lot. Oh my gosh, I hope I can fumble through tonight. Okay, and then our last card that we did is this one here with the little fun folds. And this is going to Jay Shante, and we have the pretty little envelope decorated. I'm trying to be really good in doing that. Sometimes I forget, but I do have envelopes tonight. So congratulations, ladies. How exciting. And then I have, for sharing my video, I have these flowers for every season, Memories and More card pack, and this is going to Amanda Rode. So Amanda, these will be coming your way really soon. And then for placing an order, I have Dolores Umloft, and she is getting a pack of the Regal 6x6 Designer Series paper. This is a pattern from the last catalog. It's a full pack, not even open. She will get that along with some rhinestones and some pearls. Okay, and Dolores, I have to drop something off at your house. Denise had an item that was on back order, and that came today, so I will be giving you a call tomorrow. Okay, so let's see, that's it for the prizes. So congratulations, everyone. Now let's get ready to stamp. Okay, let's flip the camera and let's have some fun tonight. Oh my goodness, I am so excited to share a new stamp set in the catalog. We're using some new in colors. Okay, let me get my ink pads opened up here. We have Fresh Freesia, and we have Pale Papaya, and Soft Succulent. Okay, so let me get this over here. Okay, so the stamp set that we are using tonight for both cards is Art in Bloom, and this comes with a bundle, so you get the stamp set, the dies, and there's one more die for this that I have because I need, well, I'm going to show you, it needs to be die cut, and it also comes with an embossing folder, so the Bloom Hybrid is the embossing folder that goes with this. So that's a cool bundle. You get all 3 of those for one low price. And then I'm also tying in the color Scalloped Contours dies. Okay, we're going to be using the second largest one there. Okay, so let me get everything here. And I am using a layer of Designer Series paper that is coming to you from the hand-penned set, our Designer Series paper. We're using this Pale Papaya layer, pattern right here. And this was my kit class this month, and I will be working on getting that out hopefully this weekend. I can get that in the mail on Tuesday. So for those of you that ordered, thank you so very much. That was very much appreciated. And then we have our layers. So let's get stepping. Okay, we have our envelope in Designer Series paper. And then we have Fresh Freesia is our card base, and this measures 8.5 by 5.5, and I have that scored at 4 1/4. So I'm going to, oops, I didn't grab a bone folder. Let me get this out of my spinning wheel here. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to burnish that really good. And then I have a layer of, let's see, one more layer of Fresh Freesia. And this measures 4 5/8 by 3 3/8. And then I have a layer of basic white that measures 5 1/4 by 4. That's for our inside layer. And then I have a scrap that was approximately 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. And I already die cut this using the Scallop Contour dies. And then what I did is after I die cut that, then I ran it through the embossing folder and got this beauty. Isn't that pretty? So remember, whenever you're embossing and die cutting, you always want to die cut first so that your embossing doesn't get smushed. Okay? And I just noticed that my nails match Fresh Freesia. Somebody noticed or pointed that out at Stamp Club on Monday. Okay, and then we're going to bring in our Designer Series paper here, 5 inches by 3 3/4. And then I have little scraps of basic white and Fresh Freesia just for our labels. Okay, and I forgot to show you guys, I just started really liking jewelry. I kind of cleaned out my jewelry box and I thought I really liked wearing jewelry. I need to start doing that again. So isn't this pretty? I picked this up in at the resort in one of the little stores there. So yeah, I thought it was cute. So okay, and then through the magic of TV, I already made a little bow, so we have that all ready to go. Okay, so let's start putting this together. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my layer that I have embossed with the 3 flowers. Okay, and I'm just going to move this up here. So you guys, sometimes I kind of move out of screen, and I don't want to be doing that. I want you guys to see what I'm doing. Okay. Yes, Bonnie, my nails do match the cardstock. Isn't that funny? Okay, so I am bringing in the sponge daubers. I think you get 5 of these in a pack, like for $5. I really like using these. I was going to use our blending brush, but I want to cover such a small area that I feel like had a little bit more control with the sponge daubers. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Fresh Freesia, and I'm actually going to bring it around this way because the flowers looked upside down that way. So we're going to go here with our little kind of half one on the top. Okay, so I have my little sponge dauber here, and I am going to put it in my ink pad, and I always like, whoops, don't put my fingernail in there. And I just kind of like to start it off on the paper just because I don't want it to be real intense. So I'll probably have to dip it in a couple times. but I'm just going to add color to the raised portion of the flowers here. And I don't want them too dark, but I also want to be able to see them. Okay, I'm going to get just a little bit down on the end there. Okay, all right, I think that one looks good. And then I'm going to bring in, oops, now I want my pale papaya. And I'm going to do the same thing. Boy, it has just been rainy all day and yucky. Oh my gosh, our poor dog, he like doesn't want nothing to do with coming out of the bedroom today. He's just been on the bed. I think he only went out to go potty like 2 times. A couple times we tried to get him out and he didn't want nothing to do with it. He's like, I'm not going out there. Okay, now just gonna do this one here. And I'm not pressing real hard. Oops, hope my bracelet doesn't drive you guys nuts. Okay, all right, I think that looks good. Now I'm going to bring in my green, which is the soft succulent, and I'm just going to, can you see the leaves on the edge over here and up on top? I'm just going to do the same with them. And then I am going to kind of go around and do the edges. If you get a little bit on the cardstock like I did there on the green, that's okay. But for the most part, most of the ink is popped up on the embossed part there. Okay, oops, got one little one over here. Okay, now I'm just going to bring it now and hold it in my hand, and I'm just going to do the edges. These are such pretty colors together. Really like this year's in colors. Okay, so that's what we're going to do with our daubers. Okay, then I'm going to layer this onto another layer of fresh freesia that's just a little bigger than the scallops here, and I'm just going to do that with my liquid glue. Well, hello there, Aunt Sue. Oh my goodness, so nice to have you on here. I haven't really seen any family in such a long time. Okay, so now I'm just going to adhere this on here. I'm going to center it the best I can. Okay, now I'm going to bring in my Wink of Stella because I really like to add a little bit of shimmer and shine to everything. I feel like I put Wink of Stella on everything. It just adds just a little bit. Perfect. Squeeze some down here. Remember, whenever you're using your Wink of Stella, you want to make sure that when you're pushing on here to release some more down the barrel, that try not to do it over over your project, because sometimes it can come like gushing out and then you got a big puddle and a mess. Ask me why I know this. It's just happened a time or two. Okay, can you see? I don't know how close you can see this shimmer there, but it's there. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to adhere that to our designer series paper here. I was really hoping to be a little bit more active on, you know, sharing more pictures, and I will. I just haven't had the time. I'm hoping this weekend I can sit down and post some more. But, you know, while you're there, I'm like, oh, I'm going to be sharing so many pictures with everybody. And then you just get so busy, you know, doing things that all of a sudden it's like, oh my gosh, now it's time to check into your flight and time to go home. So it goes so very fast. Okay, so notice I'm not popping any of this up. I'm putting this all straight down with glue because my sentiment is going to get stamped and that will be popped up. Okay, so what do you think so far? Aren't these pretty colors? Okay, now I'm going to bring in my little banners here that my husband die cut for me today. He was just sitting in the living room. He was just watching TV and I'm like, hey, if you want something to do today, I'll give you something. So he's going to be working his little patootie off until he leaves me in July for his other little gig that he has going on. So I'm going to keep him busy. That's for sure. Okay, so the sentiment that we have here is thanks for making me happy. And I'm going to stand up so I get this straight. So I'm going to stamp that right in the center, I think. Hopefully it'll be good. Oh, look at that. And then I'm going to glue this to the second banner, but I'm going to offset it. You guys know how I like to offset things. So yeah, so while we were gone, I forgot to tell you that you guys all know that we have a dog. So my son, he came over, like we flew out Tuesday morning and he was over here. I think he said he got here like, I mean, we left here like at 6 and I think he was here like by 9 or so. And he said that it was so funny because he said that dog just did not know what to do. Like, what the heck are you doing here? And how come mom and dad aren't gone? And he said he didn't eat anything for a couple days. So I guess that's pretty common for dogs when their owners go away. So that was kind of weird. But then my daughter, she came over the weekend with her dog. And then he was all happy because he got to see Shauna and Renly. So that was fun. So the kids did a good job. And I came home to a clean house. So that was nice. Okay, so I just popped that up on dimensionals on that layer. And then I have our pretty little bow here. And I'm going to add a mini glue dot. Right there. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, now we're going to decorate the inside with just these little tiny flowers. And I'm just going to put them up in the corner. I'll just do a couple little here. Maybe one more right there. That'll be good. Just a little something in the inside. And then we will add that layer to the card base. just like that. Yeah, Mary Kay, poor Finn. Yep, he definitely was out of sorts, but he managed. He did just fine. Okay, now let's bring some of this DSP here and add this to our envelope. This piece is a little longer than what I needed, but it'll work. It was the right width, so that'll be perfect. He was really happy to see us, though, when we got home on Monday, because we got in after my son was at work, and he was just laying on the bed because I came in. I thought, my gosh, he's going to hear the garage door open, and he's just going to come running. And I literally was in the house. I had my phone on record because I wanted to see what he would do, and he just kind of came out, went running right to both of us like, yay, you guys are home. So he was happy. Okay. All right. So isn't that pretty? All right. Okay. There is card number 1. Okay. Now let me get this stuff put away. Oh, we're not done. We're not done. I forgot to add my opal rounds here. Oh my goodness. Can't be doing that. Okay, so I'm going to add these opal rounds, and I'm just going to plop them right in the center of the flowers. Just like that. Now it's done and all ready to send to a friend. Okay, there we go. Now, okay. Showed you that and that. Okay. Now for this next one, we got some pretty colors with this one too. Okay. Okay, we're using the Banners Pick-a-Punch. And we have Polished Pink and Flirty Flamingo and Pear Pizzazz. Okay, and we're adding Gilded Gems here, and I am going to put them right here, so hopefully I don't forget. Okay. Okay, and there's an envelope. All right. We have a card base, thick, basic white, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Give that a good burnish. And then we have, Pear Pizzazz, and this measures 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. And then we have some scraps, and through the magic of TV, with the scraps, we have our leaves all die cut, thanks to Tim. And then I have a layer of Flirty Flamingo, 5 inches by 3 3/4, and I already embossed it with a hybrid bloom folder. And then I have a scrap of gold foil that's already embossed with the scallop circle dies. And then a white scrap that I already die cut just a circle from the circles dies. And then we have a scrap of basic white for stamping our flowers. Okay. And then a little strip of Flirty Flamingo ribbon. And I have a strip of the Designer Series paper, and this is the Flirty Flamingo. So we have this pattern and this pattern, and I chose the more solid one that didn't have the white on there. And I think that's all we have for measurements. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to stamp that next. We're going to layer our embossed layer on top of the Pear Pizzazz layer. Who do we have coming in here? Karen Drain from Erie, Michigan. Woohoo! So glad to have you here tonight. Okay. And this is a real tight. I just did an 1/8 inch. And that looks real good. Thank you so much, Trudy, for sharing. I appreciate that. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my DSP layer here, and I am going to flag it using the flagged end of the Banner's Picker Punch. And this comes in 3 different measurements. So you can do 1 inch, 3/4 of an inch, and 1/2 inch. And it'll give it a really nice flagged end. And I always look in the back, because sometimes if you don't, if you're not really paying attention, you just go ahead and punch. See how it's not straight in there? See how it was kind of crooked? So you want to make sure that it's centered all the way in there, and it will fit in the little groove here really good. Sometimes I have it a smidgen bigger or a little smidgen smaller, but it should be real good here. So I always like punching these from the back, and then we're all set. Okay, so I am going to put this probably right about there. I think that's about good. Okay, because we got lots of other stuff going on here. So I am going to put some glue on here. And just lining this up against the edge of the Flirty Flamingo. Like making sure that it's straight. Okay, then I'm going to bring my ribbon in, and I'm just going to put that on towards the top, and then I'm going to secure it in the back with some Scotch tape. Because I'm just wrapping it around, I'm not doing a notch or a bow. Just like that. Okay, so that's perfect. Now I'm going to go ahead and put it on my card base. Oh, Tammy. Yes, Tammy, we had a great time. Definitely would go back. And there were some, we found out later on, Aaron Rodgers and his fiance, but they weren't at our resort. They were at a different island. But there was a quarterback, like a second string quarterback, I guess, from one of the NFL teams there with his family. And who else was there? Oh, one of the characters from Grey's Anatomy was there. He's not on the show anymore, but he was playing volleyball in the pool. Okay, so with the circle that I die cut, I am stamping my sentiment, and we are using You're a Rare Find, and I am stamping that in Pear Pizzazz, and I'm just going to stamp that kind of to the left, more towards the bottom here. Okay, just like that. And then we are going to adhere this to our gold foil scallop circle. Okay, perfect. Then what we're going to do is I'm going to put some dimensionals on here, and I'm going to do just a small one. I'm going to see where this is going to go here. So put this one on the bottom, and then some full ones. Let's see, did I get that right? Okay, we're going to take those off. Tammy, oh, love Grey's Anatomy. Would have loved to seen a cast member. Oh, it was DeLuca. I mean, he's not on there anymore, but he was there. Okay. And then I am going to place this right about here. All right. Okay, now I'm going to stamp my flower. And I'm stamping in the darker color, which is the polished pink. So I have my big stamp here. So the stamp is all in one. So this is one stamp with all three flowers. And then I'll show you what else you get with it. Oh, Sarah, this is really fun. Yes, this is actually for one of my swaps that I have to do. I'm going to flip that over because I don't like the way that turned out. Okay, now my dog is running laps in the hallway, sleeping on the bed all day because it's rainy. And okay, so let's see if this one's a little better. Okay, much better. Okay. Now I am going to bring in Flirty Flamingo, and I'm only using 2 of the flowers. So let's see here. I think this one goes, I just got to see which one. I think it goes here. And I got to stand up so that I can see what I'm doing. Let's see. Yep, I think this fits in here. Just like this. It's kind of hard to see with the camera here. And okay, and then we're bringing in this other one, and this is going right over here. Like that. Okay. And when it dries, like right now, it kind of looks like, oh, those 2 colors, they kind of clash a little bit. But when they dry, they will lighten up and they'll be really pretty. Okay, then we have the die, and this is going to cut all 3 of the flowers out. Okay, so just want to show you that this is how it cuts it out, and then you get individual flowers. Okay, and through the magic of TV, voila! So see how it's a little, you can see the polished pink is the darker and the flamingo lightened up as it dried. Okay, so now we're going to build a little bouquet of flowers here. So I'm going to put glue on the back of this. I like to pop things up, but I don't like to pop up too much. So I'm just going to tuck this tuck glue this in here. We're going to be tucking the leaves in a minute. Like right there. And then I'm going to do the same down here. So I'm just going to kind of come about there. Okay. All right. So then bring these leaves in here that my husband so graciously cut today. Okay. And I'm going to put glue on the top, just on the end here. And I'm going to tuck this right under there, like that. And then I'm going to do the same with this other one. And this is going to go under there. Okay. And then I'm going to tuck this one in the middle here. Let's see, like right about there. I think that's good. Okay, and then I have two more. Bring this one under here, like that, and then this one. To come down here. Okay, so what do you think? Is that looking pretty good? I think that looks really nice. And I'm going to bring in some more Wink of Stella. I'm not even pressing on the barrel here. There, that's perfect. I'm not going to go in the center because I have a gem that I'm going to put in the center. Just kind of go around there. And sometimes, I should have done this earlier, but sometimes the embellishments will not stick real good when it's wet. I love these colors. I thought they were really pretty. So I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the other ones. I'm just going to stick this right in the center. I thought that the gilded gems would be really nice to kind of go with the gold foil. Okay. And then for the inside, I just am bringing in one of the leaf images here. And let's go over here so I don't get my card in it. So I'm just gonna go here and then maybe up here like that. Okay. And then let's see here. How about if we put a stamp? Let's see. Let's get off all the ink there. I don't think I'm going to do all 3 of them, but let's just see if we can get a couple of them in there. There, just like that. Isn't that pretty? Okay. So, what do you think? Isn't that cute? Do you love the color combination? Oops, get it down here in camera, Kathy. Moving way out of focus, or out of view. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so I have that card, and then we have this one here. So, fun. Now, what I want to share with you is we have some new kits that are going to be available to you customers June 1st. And I was able to pre-order, and I got a newer one, and it requires no stamping, like none, 0 zilch. And you make 9 cards, and I think it's like only $12. So I bought it on a pre-order, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to do it for my Facebook Live when I come back from vacation, because with all I have going on, I might not have time to put anything together, but I was able to pull this class together. So that was really fun, and I'm glad that worked out because I had a great time with it, and I can't wait to play with that bundle some more. So let's get this out here so you can see, and I don't even need my piercing mat because I'm not stamping, and that's really the only thing that you use with that. Okay, thank you very much, Connie and Amy. Thank you, and Janice, Marsha, hello. Okay, so we are going to make 1 of each card, and there are 9 cards total. Okay, so this is a cute little box that it comes in. I don't know if it's, I don't think it does, yeah, it does say. So this is the Notes of Cheer card kit. Okay, so keeps everything all together, and it comes with these beautiful instructions, so real easy. So you're going to be making 3 of this card, 3 of this one, and 3 of this one. And it's so nice because you just open up and it just tells you exactly what, well, it doesn't really, there's no written instructions, but you can see what you need to do. So let's start with the first one here. So I have all my supplies right here, and all of these, and I don't know what languages these all are. I know English, and that's as far as I go. So the first card we have are all of our little messages. So the English is "You're on my mind and in my heart." Okay, so that's what we're going to be using, and the other ones I'm not even going to go there. Okay, so it says on here that it's just got the little dots on the back there. So that's dimensionals, and I already put them on, so I knew what was dimensionals and what's mini glue dots. So I already have my dimensionals on here. This is just 3 butterflies, all laser cut. So just get in the envelope. Check it how pretty the envelope is, all ready to go. If you wanted to put a little stamped image on there, you most certainly can, but the printed envelope is very pretty. So we're just going to pop that up on our little rainbow card base here. And the card, like, they all come like this, so it's all you have to do is just fold on the score line. And we're just gonna center this right here like that. And then we're gonna add our little "You're on my mind and in my heart." And I have mini dimensionals on there just because I didn't know if the big ones would be too big or not. So we're just gonna stick that right down here because that's where it shows this is where what we have to do. And then it comes with these little jewels. So we are going to take your pick tool, and I'm going to, let's see here where they have them. I'm just going to kind of stick them kind of where they're saying. Looks like there's two different sizes. There's like a bigger one and a smaller one. So I'm going to go there and maybe up here, and then let's put a couple down here, the small ones. So yes, you can kind of follow the directions on here. It kind of shows you where to put them. So let's see here. Okay, I went off. They kind of showed it over there, but I think we're just going to go like that. Okay, so look at, you're all done. Look at how simple that was. Like literally it took minutes to use to put that together. And no stamping, just dimensionals and some little gems, and voila. So you get enough supplies in here, and you're going to have, like, if you don't use all of these on you're going to have this left over. So yeah, so they are really, really nice. So there we go, one done. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so this one is our butterfly, and this one is so simple. So here is our polished pink. I'm going to say this color is here. So it comes with all the different languages that I can't say, so set that aside. And I already put dimensionals on there. And here's the cute little butterfly, and that's like the card. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. So I have my dimensionals on there. Gonna take them off. And you know, whenever I look at these kits, then I always think, oh, well, you know, you could make, like, you could totally make this note card by just using the blending brushes and ink on Whisper White, right? And butterfly dies, and you could, like, you could make so many more, you know, just using, you know, the sentiments that you have. And we're going to put this right here. You make life brighter. I love that. Okay, look at, I even got it straight. Woohoo! And then we're going to add some little gems here. Let's put a big one up over here. And let's see. Where do they have another? We'll just go like over here and then get some small ones down over here. Whoops. And then I think there's another one here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I always kind of like doing 5 just because I kind of like doing the odd one. Let's see here. Where should I put the other one? Maybe down over here. Okay, so there. Look at how simple that was. You can just put your own little message on there. How cute is that? Just be careful that when you're putting your dimensionals on the back that you don't get them too far to the end that you can see them. Okay, so look at that. Another one done. And then our last one. And this one I already took out. So here's the other languages. A little note of cheer. And I am here for you today and always. Okay, and then we have the pretty envelope. So I am going to use my take your pick tool here, and I am just going to grab some mini glue dots, and I'm just going to stick that right in the corners because this one isn't popped up at all. Those right down here so I don't get it stuck on the note card. That wouldn't be good. And one more. So this would be the perfect kit to work on, like if you're, you know, on vacation somewhere and you just wanted to bring, you know, a little something along to work on. This would be perfect. Okay, so we're just going to center that, and hopefully I got it straight. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm going to put this on here first. The little one. Oh, you're very welcome, Lori. Yay, I'm glad you got that. So I am just going to put this like right there. And then this has got dimensionals and this is going to go over it right there. Aren't these just the cutest things? Oh my goodness. Okay, just always like, yep. Sometimes, like when I have a card that's landscape, I like to hold it portrait just to kind of make sure that everything is all straight that way too. Get weird about that. And then this is just going to sit so that it's like that's tucked underneath there. A little note of cheer and the matching envelope. So isn't this cute? Seriously, guys, no stamping. Oh, and then I got to put some little jimmies on here. Almost forgot the jimmies. $12 for 9 cards and no stamping involved. If you want to jazz it up a little bit and, you know, do a little stamping, you sure can. But look at how fun this is. And I'm just putting these where they kind of suggested them. You can do your own thing. So, I mean, look at how many. Granted, I have 3, so I have, what, 6 more cards to do. I still think I'm going to end up with some of these left over that I can use for another project. And I know our paper pumpkin kits are that way, and so are the any of the card kits that we get. You always have extra. So, now let me lay these all out here. All the extra pieces. So I'm just going to tuck those right back in my box here with the rest of my stuff, and I'll finish those. Maybe I'll bring this with me when I go up north this summer, and that'll be something to work on. Okay, so look at how cute this is. There's one. Well, that one's not going to go in. 2, and then this one here. And this would be a cute gift too, like if you have a, you know, grandchild or somebody, you know, that you just want to, or that maybe a crafter that doesn't have a lot of crafting supplies, this would be perfect for them. So look at these, aren't they just gorgeous? Okay, so here are all the cards and my 2, whoops, see what you guys can all see here, and my 2 bloom cards. Okay, oh my gosh, this was so much fun. I'm so glad you could spend your Thursday night with me. I'll get my host code back over in here. Okay, Facebook page, Cards and More with Kathy. If you have not liked it, please make sure to hop over there and like it, and you will see all the notifications, or get a notification when I go live. And if you need to place an order, this is my host code through the 31st, which is Monday, and then I will have a new one can use this host code for orders under $150. If your order is more than that, you will receive your own Stampin' Rewards, and I want you to have them because that's what they're there for, and that's awesome. But if you have a large order and you would like to join my team and be a discount shopper, now is a perfect time to do that. We have a special, and you can pick out $155 worth of product. So anything that you want, $155 worth, and you only pay $99 plus tax. Stampin' Up! Pays for the shipping, so it comes to like $104 something, like $104.45 or something like that. I don't know, math is hard. And you can join my team. I am getting ready to start working on our next little get-together, and I would love to have you on my team. So we have that special, and we also have our Connect, Craft, and Collect. So through June 14th, all orders that meet a minimum of $250, you will earn an additional $25 in Stampin' Rewards. And that is a great bonus. So I have that. And also, I did not forget about my buy one, get one. I am working on that this weekend. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to be running it next week. So if you are interested, I will be doing a buy one, get one for free. So what's going to happen is all my retired product that I have, I will be giving to you for free. You only pay shipping after you go to my online store and do that equal amount in, and then once your order ships, then I will invoice you for the shipping and your free product will ship to you. Okay, if you have any questions about that, let me know, but I will be doing that in a separate private Facebook group. So if you want to be added to that group, let me know and I can get you added. So basically, if I have a stamp set that's retiring and will no longer be available, you will get that for free, and then you go to my online store. So if that stamp set, let's just say retails at $25 and you want that for free, you go to my online store and shop current product, spend $25 before shipping and tax, and my retired stamp set will be yours for free. You only pay postage for shipping that to you. Okay, so if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you so very much for joining me tonight. It was so fun hanging out with you guys. But wait, I was almost done and ready to go. I forgot that I promised you that I would share my swap cards. Do you guys have time? I know I kind of kept you a little later tonight, but I have beautiful cards to share with you if you want to see them. Oh my gosh. Oh, I almost forgot. And then I would do it next week. But here, you guys got to see, and I'm going to try not to go too fast, but there are so many pretty cards here. Okay, here is one using the hand-penned set. Isn't that pretty? And I think that's just a regular up-down card. So I have that one. And then I have this one here, and this is looks like a little tea holder. So she's got like a little pocket here, and it holds a little little packet of tea. That's a great idea. Love that. And then we have a peachy card. Oh, and this got like a little belly band in here that came off in the envelope. Let me grab that here. Okay, so she's got a little belly band. I don't know if this one, yeah, I think it went around the whole thing here. Okay, isn't that cute? And then she's got the sweet as a peach. And then you take that off. And look at that. Happy birthday. How fun is that? I love that. I might have to do something like that. Okay. And then we have, oh, here's a cool technique. Who remembers Barbara, I'm looking at you. Great to have you back home. And I was just going to say, Barb, I bet you probably remember doing this technique because it's been around for a while. The cracked glass. So it's embossed. I think you stamp your image, color it all in, and then stamp with Versamark over your image. And then you sprinkle clear embossing powder, heat set it, pour more powder on. And I think you do that like 2 or 3 times. And then you put it in the freezer. And then when you, for like maybe 10 minutes, maybe, I think. And then you crack it. And that's why it's called cracked glass. So yeah, so that's a cracked glass technique. And then we have this pretty card. Looks like they stamped on here and then ran it through an embossing folder. Isn't that pretty? Oh yes, Janice, I love sharing my ideas with you guys. And then we have this one here. Bringing in some pretty flowers. True love stories last forever. That's really nice. And here is a best day ever. That is so pretty. I love that. This uses our new Just Jade ribbon. And then check out this little guy. Tomorrow I have to design a card using this guy. Isn't that cute? And I'm trying to see what this does here. Does this move? Okay, she's got like... Okay, I think it does. Oh, okay. Oh, look at that. Happy birthday. This comes down here like that. And then this goes around like that. Okay, you guys get the gist of it. That is really cute. Oh my goodness, I love that. Oh, look at here. Look at how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. All those pretty flowers. That's from the Flowers of Friendship with the punch that I used last week. And then we have this one here. Hello, Lisa. Thank you so much for joining me. Yes, you'll have to watch the replay. Had some great cards tonight. Here's another hand-penned with the little genial gems. Anything is possible. Oh, and here's one of my favorites. I love this Expressions in Ink paper. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite paper. I love this so much. I haven't opened mine up yet, but this is like a cute, I think, a book fold, I think is what this one is. And then we have our little scale here. Our Friendship Tips the Scale. Isn't that cute? I kind of like this set. I don't have it yet, so I'm not sure if it's going to make it in my stash or not, but I do like it. And then some more hand penned. There was a lot of people that used that. Isn't that pretty? Love it. And here's another one. Oh, and look at this. So she totally used the Designer Series paper. Oh, okay. So it's like a, look at this. That's a great use of the paper. If you have a lot of it, that's the way to go, right? Oh my gosh, I love that. That's a great idea. Oh, and I think this is another one. Yes, that scale card is really cute. Might have to make that, huh, Lisa? Look at this. Isn't that pretty? Wow, all the coloring in there. Wowza. Oh, and here's the little Puffins guy. Oh my gosh. How cute is that? Oh, look it. Check this out. So it's got like the little tag here, and that folds over, and then that flips up. Isn't that clever? Cute. Oh, and here's another one. So many fun folds. Oh my gosh. Look at here. All that paper. I just love it. And it just really makes those gilded gems. Wow, look at that. Okay, and I see she's got it wrapped around there. I'm like, where does that bow go? Cute. And Peach, love the Peachy. Happy birthday. I made a couple Peach cards for a couple swaps that I was in, so I'll be sharing those with you soon. And then here's a seashell one. Friends are like seashells. You collect them along the way. Oh, I wonder what this is here. Oh, this is our shimmer vellum. I touched that and I'm like, oh, it kind of feels like velvet, but I think it's like the shimmer. I think it's a vellum. Maybe it's not vellum. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it looks like vellum. Isn't that cute? Okay, and then another one here. I think this is Quiet Meadow, I think, with a little tag. Isn't that cute? Oh, look at here. Bon Voyage. That was me last week. Boy, I tell ya, I have a, will I fit in your luggage? Oh, that's really cute. I got a new suitcase 2 years ago, a hard-sided one. And yeah, the stuff in my suitcase stayed really nice. And my husband's got a soft-sided one. Yeah, not so much. It kind of got some bars kind of bent. And so we will have to invest in a new one. Oh, and look at this, the double Z fold. Isn't that cute? Cute, cute. Oh, and then look at the little frog. Trying to remember what set this one is from. Oh, look at that. Hey, handsome. Isn't that cute? Look at that. And then, whoops, I have one more here. This girl, I saw her at the luau, and she just gave me a card. She said, here. It was so nice to meet her. That comes off. And check this out. Isn't that cool? Featuring, this is the paper that's when you host a workshop, you can get this for, I don't know how much it is, but it's a host item. So that's cute. And then I think I have 6 more. Yep. And then I did a group with Christine Bertram. So there was just 6 of us. So I only had to make 6 cards. But this was Lori Krause's card. Look at, and you know, this paper, I really love that. And look at what she did. She just did little punched, embossed happy birthday. So that's really a nice way to use that paper. Isn't that cute? And then this one was from Amy Combs. Oh my gosh, she really does a good job with all the layers. Isn't that pretty with the tag? So pretty, and the thick ribbon. Oh, and she even decorated the inside. Check that out. Wow. And then we have, oh, this one's mine. Have a peachy day. So I'm sure I'll be demonstrating that card for you guys. And then this one here is Sandy Carlson's. Love this. I love this layout. Isn't that pretty paper? Then she stamped the inside. That's so cute. And this one here is Christine's card, and I love just the DSP on the side, and the flower popped up, and she added a butterfly on there. How cute is that? And then a little flower on the inside. And, oh my goodness, we have a turtle card. Lisa, I think you like turtles. Check this out. It's got the little arrow, and there's like a little wheel here, and you spin it. Look at that. Can you see it? Isn't that just the cutest thing ever? Oh my gosh, I could just sit here all night long and just spin and spin and spin and spin. Isn't that cute? Okay, guys, that is all I have to share with you tonight. So thank you so much for spending your night with me, and I will be back here next Thursday. I will see you then. Bye-bye.